Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Housewife Historian, and today we are talking the Real Housewives of Dubai and Beverly Hills. I'm sure everyone is like getting burnt out on Lisa Rinna, Kathy Hilton, Beverly Hills. I don't think anyone could really truly get burnt out on it, but today we're going to be doing a video talking a little bit about the Real Housewives of Dubai. You guys know I don't typically cover this franchise, but I ran across an interesting video from the reunion, and it's Caroline Stansbury talking about her relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. So I thought it was important that we kind of give this video a little bit of light and kind of discuss, because that's a pretty big deal in my book, personally, morally, ethically, when it comes to the people that you want to endorse, I guess, when it comes to Bravo or support or like whatever you as a viewer, call Bravo celebrities to you, whatever it is. Like, we want to know about them. We want to know about their past. We have mistakenly thought for all these years that Bravo was doing its due diligence and vetting these women, but we surely have found that Bravo viewers they find more information and more stuff on these women than anyone at Bravo allegedly ever found or, brought forth in the hiring process. Just like Jenny from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and her racist Facebook, shares that were a year before she was on the Real Housewives. Like, those should not have been hard to find. Regardless, Caroline Stansbury makes a comment. Well, she's asked about it. Andy Cohen directly asked her, and I'm not sure if this actually made the reunion or maybe this was like an after show type of clip, but it was shared by an account. Well, before we get into it, guys, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps my videos. Subscribe to my channel and turn those notifications on, because you guys never know what's going to be going on in the Real Housewives world, right? So this Twitter account, it's Nay from the Bay 83. The name is Renee. Let me repeat that again. Nay, Nay from the Bay 83. Her name is Renee. The video is labeled Caroline Stansbury admitting to being on Jeffrey Epstein's flight log and good friends with them. Now, I was a little bit surprised. I'm going to show you guys the video, of course. I'm going to have to show it to you from my iPad, though, my computer. It was a little bit shocking. The first thing that came to my mind was the alleged racist tweets that her husband, Sergio, who is much, much younger than her, had tweeted back in 2016, because it was a topic on season 1 of the Real Housewives of Dubai. Sergio is much younger than Caroline, just like Diana's husband is much younger than Diana. It seems like Diana and Caroline may have a lot in common, a lot more than we thought that they would have in common, right? And I want to say that when I first heard Caroline was going to be on the Real Housewives of Dubai, I thought that would be a good fit for her. I thought that people would really enjoy watching her. But after hearing about Sergio's racist tweets and now this clip, guys, just disgusted by it. Make sure, though, that you guys comment and let me know what your perspective is, okay? I also want to say that I did mention back in a couple of videos ago, Teddi Mellencamp had Sergio on her podcast, and I noted that typically when Teddi does her podcast and it's filmed, it's like her and Tamara side by side, and she looks like she just woke up out of bed and she gives 0 Fs, and her hair is standing every which way, and it's like no big deal, right? Well, when she interviewed Sergio, she was all the way done up, right? And so it was just a little bit peculiar to see her go from no F's, hair every which way, to glam and hair done, makeup done, nails done, lashes done. It was just a little strange. Anyways. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the tweets from 2016. Allegedly, first Caroline tried to deny that they even came from his account. She just basically explained that it would be unacceptable for him to ever have said those problematic words, and that she didn't believe that it was him. And so the former pro soccer player actually wrote the controversial tweet. She recruited a tech team to determine its authenticity, and the result apparently turned out to be in Sergio's favor. This comes from E-News, guys. They investigated everything, Sarah explained, and it wasn't attached to his Instagram. Somebody used his Twitter to promote an R&B nightclub because he was famous back then, and he said someone else wrote it to promote it. Brooks admitted to being indifferent on the matter, not revealing whether or not she believed the text investigation. So there's also Caroline Brooks on the show, and she was the one that really pushed the narrative about finding out about these racist tweets that Sergio had allegedly tweeted back in 2016. Now, she also is the one who seems to be pressing about the Jeffrey Epstein flight logs as well when we see this clip from the reunion. So let me just show it to you guys. 1 second here. Let me push play. I want to make sure that you guys can hear it and the volume is all the way up for you. 1 second. You probably won't be able to hear it though unless I take my headphones out. 1 second here. It's not going to let me flip in the middle of the thing. Okay. They show the flight logs, guys. They show the flight logs. I'm going to try to reshare this clip for you as well, but you can kind of hear it here, but it's not very loud. She says, focus on being on Jeffrey Epstein's notebook. She says, you're a former escort. She says, no, I'm not. This thing is golden. Andy Cohen says, do you know Jeffrey Epstein? She says, yes. Shrugs. Guys, that's wild. I'm sorry, but that is very, very, very wild to me. Jeffrey Epstein's flight logs? Like, she didn't just know them. She made it sound, she's like, oh, yeah, I knew them very well. You knew them well enough that you were on his flight logs? This is very problematic because now we're seeing a pattern with Bravo, guys. Wasn't Diana allegedly close with Jeffrey Epstein? There were alleged pictures of her and Jeffrey Epstein floating around Twitter and Instagram that were later identified to be some other blonde in the photo, allegedly not Diana. She denied it. But everyone said that it was her in the photo of Jeffrey Epstein. Regardless, we know the rumors that surround her, that have been surrounding her for years and years and years, and the type of business that she allegedly is in, which would be somewhat type of the same business that Jeffrey Epstein is, except I think that Diana would be the one providing the product for Jeffrey Epstein, as sick as that is. And I think you guys all know what kind of product Diana is alleged of selling and trafficking, and we all know what Jeffrey Epstein was into. So I just wanted to share this with you guys because I was shocked. And I'm not sure if maybe Bravo didn't air this on purpose, if this was a clip, if they didn't show it at the very end, cut it off, who knows. But really want to thank that Twitter account as well, the Nay from the Bay 83, for catching this and posting it. So I want to know what you guys think. What is your opinion on Caroline Stansbury saying that she was friends with Jeffrey Epstein? She was on the flight log and she kind of shrugs it off. Do you guys think that that is acceptable in Bravo and in a housewife? And secondly, do you see any correlation between Diana and Caroline Stansbury, or am I just making that up in my head? It's possible. Everyone has a different perspective and we can always appreciate that. So, all right, guys, have a great weekend.